I'm going to show you real quick how to create resource groups and what the points are. If you're enjoying my videos, I hope you'll check out the link in the description. I hope you'll give me a like and subscribe. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so a lot of people don't realize it, but resource groups are the most basic building blocks of virtually anything in Azure that you're wanting to host. You got to remember that in Azure, it's made up of resources. Okay, so resources are the things that I want to work with. Okay, this might be a virtual machine. This might be some kind of an app service. This might be a SQL database. I might be wanting to do what's called a storage account and store information. Okay, resource groups are going to be needed to do that, all right? A resource group is a container, but it's important to understand it's not just like a folder in the instance that, you can create folders under other folders. Resource groups are a container, and you cannot nest resource groups. Let's create a resource group now. Here we are on portal.azure.com. I'm going to click the menu button and click on resource groups. All right, so this is our resource groups blade right here. We can go right here and we can create a resource group. At that point, I'm going to specify my subscription. All right, that's basically how I'm paying for it, although resource groups don't really cost anything in Azure. And you can name the resource group whatever you want to name it. I'm just going to call this Demo Resource Group. All right, then you would specify the region where this resource group code is actually going to be stored. In other words, this is going to be the data center region in which this is going to be stored. All right. I can also provide tags. I'm not going to really get into tags a whole lot here, but tagging is a way of being able to search for things you want to look for. You could use it for inventory purposes, things like that, but I'm not going to get into it deep right here. I'm going to click review and create. At that point, it's going to verify everything went through, and I'm going to click to create. And just like that, we've now created a resource group. So I can go into that resource group, and this is, of course, where you can contain resources. I can click right here to create resources inside this resource group. Here's all the there's hundreds of things actually that you could add to a resource group. Another option, of course, is if you go to the menu button here, click all services, specify something you want to do, like maybe I want to create a virtual machine. Okay, I can click to create. Whenever I go to create something like a virtual machine, I have to specify a resource group. So you'll notice that I can specify that resource group, or I could actually create a new resource group. So you can create a resource group from the menu bar, or you can create a resource group from an actual resource itself. Rest assured, though, you got to have a resource group. Another thing about resource groups, again, let me just remind you, you cannot put resource groups under other resource groups. You cannot nest resource groups. So that's important to be aware of, all right? So just always be aware that there's no such thing as nesting resource groups, all right? Okay, hopefully that gives you a quick explanation of what resource groups are and how to create a resource group. Hey, this is John Christopher. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I want you to know that I'm trying really hard to grow this channel, so I hope you'll give me a like and a subscribe. Also, if you'll check the description in this video, I've got a link for you that can show you how you can get access to all my different courses. I have lots of different Microsoft certification courses that'll help you pass your exam. All right, thanks a lot for watching the video, and I hope to see you again.